This is the plaintiff, Richard Charest. He says the defendant pushed her shopping cart across the parking lot, aiming for the shopping cart corral, but missed it by a mile. Instead, her shopping cart slammed into his car, denting it big time. When he confronted her, she told him it wasn't her fault. It was the supermarket's fault, and she wasn't paying him a cent. Huh? He's suing for $650, the cost of his car damage. This is the defendant, Jamie Angelone. She says she's a good Samaritan by actually returning the car to its proper place. And this is the thanks she gets. It's not her fault because her intention wasn't to damage the car. The cart had a faulty wheel on it, which caused it to veer off course. Owe him money. No way. She's accused of having bad aim.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff says she was aiming her shopping cart at the cart corral from a distance, pushed it, and guess whose car it hit? But the defendant says that she was just being a good Samaritan, and besides, the cart had a faulty wheel. It's the case of she's a really bad pusher.
Richard Charest?
Charest, yes.
You are suing Jamie Angelone?
Correct.
Okay. For $650 in damage to your car that you say she did when her shopping cart hit your car. Tell me what's going on.
This incident happened on August 15th of 2011. I was coming out of the store and a gentleman was approaching the store.
Okay, why don't you come up to our chart here and see if that helps me to understand.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. We've got a little cart. I love my staff. We actually made a little model cart.
I was parked right here next to the shopping corral.
Okay, so take one of those cars.
Okay. I'll take the blue
Either one.
Whichever one it is. Okay.
I was in the store.
Right.
I was coming out and a gentleman was walking this way and I guess her car might have been right around here. And she was backing out, or she was a passenger in the vehicle.
Right.
The car was backing out and the gentleman was watching the car. And as he approached and I was going to my car, he stopped me and says, "Is that your vehicle?" And I said, "Yes, it is." And he told me that this car, which had gone out this way, had pushed a shopping cart and hit my car. At the time, I guess they saw us talking, they came around and they came back here where she got out, apologized, said she didn't mean to do it. But
How did he tell you it happened?
He said that she put her groceries into the vehicle, took the shopping cart with force, pushed it with force.
All the way across the...
From here to there.
Oh, goodness.
But it didn't go in there. It went this way and did damage to the back door and underneath the door jamb.
Right.
The driver's side door, and it pushed the mirror backwards.
But did it break the mirror?
No.
Do you have pictures of the damage?
I got pictures from the insurance company, but they're not really good.
No. Okay. Let me see what you got. What happened?
I was at Stop and Shop. I was leaving Stop and Shop. Put my groceries in the cart. As I proceeded to put the shopping cart in the shopping aisle, I want to say I was a few inches away from the
So come on over here and show me how you say it happened. Where was your car parked? Let's say you're the red car.
Our car was parked right here.
Okay.
Finished putting the groceries where they belonged. I'm just going to take the shopping cart. Began to proceed with the shopping cart. I was maybe right about here.
Okay.
I pushed it, thought in the direction of that. I turned around. I seen that it had bumped his vehicle. My sister was in the car at the time. She had no idea what had happened.
How did you realize it had bumped the vehicle?
As I turned around, I seen that the cart never went into the shopping aisle and bumped his car. So.
Okay, you didn't hear it bump?
No, I didn't.
Because if you were that close, you think you would hear it bump.
By the time I got to the car, I had turned around. So
as I'm walking made you turn around? It's not normal to turn around so I'm wondering what caused you to turn around. Did you hear a sound or no?
No, I didn't hear anything. There was a whole bunch of people out that day, and so
nobody screamed and said, "Hey, lady, what are you thinking?"
No, because it wasn't forcefully. It was right here, and I had pushed it in the direction. I don't know if it was the cause of the wind or the tire. I explained the situation to my sister when we got in the car. She had reversed as she had pulled forward. I told her to hold on a second. I seen the gentleman coming out, and I explained that either way, I was going to let him know. I exchanged numbers with him.
He says that you were driving off, and that when you saw the witness I presume the witness was looking at her license plate or something, but that when you realized it was a witness and that the witness was telling, doing this, then you came around. That's not true?
No, the witness was 6 cars down. So when they say forcefully, I don't know under the assumption meaning forcefully, what did it mean?
I think what he means is that you're trying to get it from a far distance to get into the thing rather than placing it in the thing.
And it was an average distance.
Okay.
It's not like I had...
But it didn't work out very well, right?
Exactly.
Right.
And so we're here today. I exchanged numbers with him. The officer called me. I explained the situation.
Hold on.
Just hold on.
And he simply just said for him and I to dispute it among ourselves. Rich had my house number. From then on, he was constantly calling. I felt intimidated and pressured.
But it'd be over if you just paid for the damage.
But I didn't feel like I was in the wrong.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you were. Okay.
I'm sorry if I...
No, I'm sorry if I. Because when I heard your version, it sounded like you were in the wrong. So whose fault is it if not yours?
Well, being an invitee to Stop and Shop, I would assume that it would be Stop and Shop that's held reliable.
Stop and Shop's fault? Because what? Because they exist? No, really. Because obviously somebody told you invitee is a legal term of art.
Right.
Did you go see a lawyer?
So she pushes the cart from a distance and it hits the plaintiff's car. Is the defendant responsible?
Yes, she is.
Why?
Because it's in her possession, so she should be more careful in guiding it.
What do you think?
It is her fault. She has to push it to a place that's secure and not supposed to hit other cars.
How about not pushing it? How about getting it to the corral?
Yeah.
That's an idea going inside the courtroom.
I contacted a lawyer. At this point, I didn't know.
Friend of a friend kind of thing, or friend, or somebody you actually paid?
Somebody I had used in the past.
Okay,
I didn't pay him.
Okay, well, you got what you paid for in terms of advice.
I guess so. And so he just...
It is accurate that you are an invitee of Stop and Shop to shop there. It is not accurate that whatever you do there, Stop and Shop is responsible for. We are grown people who put on our big girl pants every day, and we're responsible for our own actions. First of all, thank you for being one of the few people who actually puts their cart in the shopping stall. Because as you noted in your answer to the complaint, actually, let me read exactly how you said it in your answer to the complaint because it was sort of funny. Most people don't even put their carts back. The bottom line is that I was a good citizen and a good Samaritan. How are you a good Samaritan? I mean, look, it's not a big deal. It's not something, I don't think you did it in order to hurt his car. It's just one of those things. But how are you a good Samaritan? You know what good Samaritan means, right?
Yes.
You're a person who made a bad decision that your skills, it's like when my husband wads up a piece of paper and then throws it in the garbage, only it doesn't hit the garbage. It hits me because I'm next to the garbage. And then he says it was an accident. He has bad aim, okay? Or it hits the floor and I got to bend over and pick it up. Okay, no, that's bad aim and bad judgment. You should really take it there because this kind of thing can happen and this kind of thing did. But it's not Stop and Shop's fault. How's it Stop and Shop's fault?
Okay. Thank you for informing me. It's something I learned.
Was she nice on the scene?
Yes.
Yeah, she's
And
very
she did
nice.
come back.
Okay. All right, let me see the estimates. Did you get one or more than one?
I got 2.
Okay. Well, this purports to be a picture of it. Did you end up seeing it?
Yes, don't have no photos. So
Right. But when you saw it, you could see the scratch. I mean, you knew
it was a scratch.
Yeah. He's not suing for a lot of money. You take your car. Have you ever had body work done on a car? Basically, they charge you this to even look at it. It's never going to be less than this unless you know the bodywork man. Okay, now what is this? This is actually, you're just suing for your deductible.
Right. The insurance company is still going after their balance of $1,677.
Right. But you're just suing today for your deductible.
Plus, yes, I had to put it on a credit card, so the interest also.
When did you put it on the credit card?
The month later, once it was all
Let
completed.
me see your credit card. And you're also suing for,
That's the receipt from the day.
You're also suing for gas to and from the auto repair shop.
If I can.
Do you have any proof that you spent $105 in gas?
No.
Okay, I find in your favor in the amount of $544.75, plus your court costs, of course, because you shouldn't be out anything. And I would find in your favor on the gas if you gave me some proof. And just be more careful next time, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck, folks.
Well, one of the nicest defendants we've had, but a very guilty one. What's your reaction to the verdict here?
Be more mindful of where you put your shopping cart.
Yeah, why'd you try to pin it on shopping? stop for? Stop and shop? What?
I thought I was an invitee to Stop and Shop, and
Invitee.
they were held responsible.
Well, that means if you go there, you can do what? Anything you want, and it's their fault then?
No, not necessarily. But under this situation, I thought, with it being a shopping cart, that there.
You gave that cart one of those whee fluid, and
I wasn't that far from it.
No?
No.
All right. So head around the corner here and sign your documents. And so come on in here. What's your feeling on this outcome here?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Went my way.
Lucky that witness was there, huh?
I'm glad he stopped, yes. And he came back and told me what happened.
Otherwise, you think this very nice defendant would have...
No, I would have never known who did it.
Harvey?
I mean, the answer here is simple, that by pushing the cart, that in itself is negligence, because what you should do, obviously, is you walk up to the corral and you insert it. Pushing it, you roll the dice, and you take your chances. That will do it for this case. Litigants, for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.